on the Precipice. Consult with Aurea to prepare the expedition to the source. We have Karn Artemis' blessing for my expedition to the source. I need to be ready to fight the Herald before we depart, though. I'll take some time to get ready before I have Aurea bring the axle to our campsite for will be my biggest expedition yet. For what will be my biggest expedition yet. Okay, before I do that, I guess that means make sure my gear that I've just been using since the beginning is reforged? Oh, upgraded. What is the audio doing? Oh, I can't because I didn't have a Sovereign Interium. I don't even know what that means. Make sure my armor's got the golds on it. If I can. It's like, I don't want to grind to get everything up to where it needs to be, so I'm not going to. If I can go in with what I have, I'm going to go in with what I have. Just zero desire for grinding. 121 on that bow. And then I never use the secondary, the other weapon, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. I never talked to the Talon. So if this is the end game, I'm going to go talk to the Talon first. But also, yep, just seeing if anyone has any dialogue or talk.
As it turns out, I'm rather glad you tore down Asylum. I was not at the time, but Arakim's come a long way since he started working with your band.
Arak feels you appointed him as a political move.
Oh, I absolutely did. I'm pleased he recognizes it. A bright future awaits him. I need someone who will push, and he will most certainly do that. His findings, though, are deeply concerning, along with the obvious failures of the tapestry exposed by Sev's research. But I see it as an opportunity. The tapestry needs to be repaired, and we have the means. Nothing catalyzes and unifies people like a problem they can actually solve.
Making you seem like a very effective leader.
Yes. Yes, it does. Quite the impressive investigation you and your Ram friend instigated. With those results, we could repair the tapestry and eventually reclaim the underworks. Too risky to tackle right now, though.
Happy to help.
I'll reach out to Sev myself and let him know how much I appreciate it, and his expertise.
Okay. Neither of you have any talk, so let's go meet the Talon. But I'm also just looking around for yellow bricks.
You.
Hello to you too. Why don't you try greeting me with a smile?
How do you have access to our scry?
Magic.
Seriously?
Your scry is connected to loom gates and by extension the tapestry which spans all through the underworks. No system is impenetrable. I found a way in.
I want you out of my ear. Now. I'm sick of your voice.
And yet you came back to see me. Puzzling.
You're impossible.
You got a yellow brick in there with you? No.
I knew you'd be back. Dreadfully predictable.
And here I thought I surprised you. Or was your herald getting kicked back to the source part of the plan?
Don't steal credit. Your great icon pushed us back, not you. And I'm quite certain it didn't survive the battle. Judging by the way you charged straight to the Grand Gate upon hearing my plan, you favor misguided heroics. Let me guess. You're going to try for a rematch.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Let's not lie to each other. I like you.
Can't say the feeling's mutual.
Come now, I want to be confidants. Friends, even.
Oh, we can talk. What do you want?
Fine. Let's be friends. Why don't you tell me what the Surgeborn are after so I can help you get it?
I told you, don't lie to me. But because my offer of friendship is genuine, I'll tell you. I'm after the same thing you're after. Magic. And the power that comes with it.
But Surgeborn already wield magic.
Not nearly enough of it. You know the lust for magical power is insatiable. Why else are you risking everything to tear strands of it from behemoths?
I'm not power hungry.
Don't lie. Especially when your actions betray your words with such ease.
I mean, I made it quite a bit through the game without harvesting because I kept killing creatures. On my first playthrough, I think in this one I'd already figured it out. So, yeah, it's not a power thing. How did you get captured?
How did you end up down here anyway?
I let myself be captured.
Why?
It became apparent that I wasn't going to uncover the secrets behind the Enclave's power by raising its capital to the ground. Oh, I do miss the raising. Still, I needed intel that I could only get from the inside. So I allowed myself to be captured and waited until the leader of the Enclave came to visit me alone one day. Kenrick had influence and insecurities, making him the perfect target. He felt quite special that I only spoke to him. It helped that he assumed our herald couldn't pass through the Grand Gate when he staged his attack.
How did it get through? The resonance modulator should have filtered out Surgeborn.
You didn't have a sample of that particular Surgeborn.
Alright, how did you manipulate him?
In my experience, Kenrick Stanold isn't exactly the trusting type. How did you convince him to open up to you?
I played the part of his distressed prisoner.
Please don't hurt me. I'll do anything you ask. I'll tell you anything you want to know. Just
Let me live. He was all too willing to believe I was helpless.
Okay. So did you guys come from the Surge, or were you already existing?
The Hearthsiders believe you were born out of the Surge. Is that really where you come from?
I will keep some secrets to myself. For now.
I thought we were friends.
Not yet. But we will be. And when that day comes, I will share more with you.
Alright, late.
Kenrick Stanold is in rough shape after being your confidant.
I would never treat you like I treated him. You're different. Special. Trust me. In time, you'll consider us kindred spirits.
Doubt it.
See you soon.
Oh, you got more talk.
The rite of ashes you performed for Kenrick's daughter was quite a display. I almost shed a tear.
Were you watching on our scry?
I can only access your scry while you're in the underworks. Thankfully, I have eyes everywhere.
You're watching me through the other Surgeborn.
There are no other Surgeborn. We are one and the same.
Dom's right. You share a consciousness.
It's more like voices in a choir. Each unique, but singing together. Anyway, pity you couldn't save her. Is that why you dropped everything to perform a funeral rite for someone you barely know?
She was a friend, and you murdered her. Don't expect to survive long enough to kill someone else I care about.
Technically, I did want to kill her. Her limitations are what destroyed her in the end. Funny how magic often provokes overreaching in your kind.
What are you talking about?
Oh, it doesn't matter. Back again. You do like me, don't you?
Hardly.
And you've brought the Eye Signet with you. Keep it close, or we might just pluck it from you.
What would you want with the Eye Signet?
To reveal the Enclave's secrets for myself, of course.
The Eye told you that?
He did. Funny how a man who has alienated everyone he loves through ego alone can be so talkative with a stranger. Though he certainly doesn't think he drove his ex-wife away.
He's never spoken of Isla's mother.
Heartbreak does funny things to your kind. Whatever that woman did, she left a bitter man in her wake. I imagine you're ready to face me at the source. Answer one question, truthfully.
Depends on the question.
Why do you keep speaking with me?
This is my honest answer. I'm intrigued. I mean, really, it's just because you have dialogue. That's my answer. If it's up to me, I'd just kill you. I'd kill you right here. That'd be my choice. Yeah.
Even if a part of it sickens me, I am curious about you. I became a point because I like danger and unpacking the unknown. I can't deny that. Even to my sworn enemies, it seems. No condescending retort? Really?
I wasn't expecting you to tell the truth. That's all. Our battle at the source is sure to be electrifying. I look forward to it. Goodbye, Bryn.
You know where any yellow bricks are? No? Just gonna freaking dance? Okay. Lates. That killed 15 minutes. Because I should have talked to her a long time ago, but I was on missions, so I didn't bother. I didn't care. Let's go give Arva some love. Go give Casman some love. Smooches, because we can't. Oh, wow, we are right in your face. Well, there's your love. And let's go start on the precipice. Why did you do a circle?
This is going to be a challenging expedition. Are you ready?
No, hold on. I gotta do a save.
There's a few things I'd like to take care of first.
Good idea. This is a complex plan with a lot of moving pieces. Make sure you're well stocked and armed before you move out.
I just don't want to do that dialogue with that creature again, so I just want to make another save.
This is going to be a challenging expedition. Are you ready?
Have Arik escort Khan Arteme here. I'm ready to move out.
Good. Take some time to rest. And I'm sure everyone will want a chance to speak with you before you head into the rift.
You all worry too much. I'll be fine.
I know that. Just make sure the others do, too.
All right.
That was kind of choppy, but okay. Let's talk to everybody. Sola?
Sola, how are you feeling about the upcoming expedition?
These days I can handle just about anything. And that's in large part thanks to you.
Me?
You supported me through all this Tarmakine stuff without faltering. Even when it felt like my world could crumble in the face of it. And then, you didn't just bring Dom and I back together. You and Casman showed us we never really lost one another. I just feel so much more resilient thanks to you.
Come on. That was all you.
Don't worry. I'm not selling myself short, but you gave me space to grow as a person. Not a lot of friends are brave enough to do that.
Anytime, Sola.
I'm ready to do whatever it takes to help you succeed at the Source Spring.
Glad to hear it.
Hey.
How's it going, Arik?
Sorry, I get kind of keyed up before anything big. Breathing helps. And this is a big one, isn't it?
Maybe the biggest. At least in recent memory.
Legendary understatement. Anyway, we're as ready as we can be on my end. The scouts still in fighting shape after Stanord's folly are deployed. They'll be reporting on Surgeborn behavior and ready to intercept if anyone moves against Darm and the Axle. We're even field testing some reweaves to the enchantments on our scries. Some progress there.
Sounds like the guide is settling into his role pretty smoothly.
Yeah, well, I mean, someone's got to. Thanks. We're going to do this, Bryn. You're going to do this.
That's the plan. Thanks for all your support.
You're what we needed. Someone to step up and damn the consequences.
Bryn! Not just quick of blade, but big of heart. It's always a pleasure to see you.
It's always a joy to see you too, Dom.
Not everyone can catalyze a discussion between a couple that clearly needed to happen. You'll always have my thanks for that.
How are you feeling about the expedition?
We are as ready as we can be, and with our intrepid point as the vanguard, what could go wrong?
Rather a lot, honestly.
Yes, but it shan't. You will overcome, and you need to keep that in your heart. Hope is like magic. Its real strength comes from inside. Will, fortitude, and belief can overcome the impossible. If you believe that you have what it takes to win the day, you shall. I know this, and you do too.
I find myself once more mining the past for clues. An impulse not born of regret this time, but we've achieved much together, it's true. But beyond this, what more can we do?
We've done everything we can, right? So perhaps we just need to have faith.
As alien as it is to me, yes. At some point, we need to lean on belief, founded in trust, founded in fact. Doing it again?
I don't think I've seen you like this before.
It's not my most particularly favorite way to be.
Why don't we run through some of the preparations you've made to take your mind off it?
Right, yes. I've prepared all the potions and filters you might need. Mixed them up in bulk, thanks to the equipment I've gathered. From the raw ingredients to the essential alkahests to the final products, I am sure that what I've made is of the highest possible quality. You're right. It did help.
After the surge, we no longer had any reason to celebrate. Our seasons were broken, so any festivals we once had to celebrate their transition suddenly lost their meaning. So we stopped. I've lived my whole life like this, only hearing stories of joy and calm and peace and optimism. Never seeing it myself. If we succeed today, there may well be a reason to celebrate once more, and my heart burns with the desire to give that gift to the children of the Enclave, who would otherwise go without.
We'll get it done, Karnata May.
Hiroon, I very much hope so. Don't die down there.
Hasn't happened to me yet, so that must mean the odds are in my favor. I'm sure you have thoughts on the upcoming expedition?
It's funny. You'd think I'd be remembering my mother, the expert weaver. But my father is on my mind right now. What it must have been like, cultivating his fields year after year.
taking a moment to enjoy what you've cultivated.
I'm at peace. My new role is to help you build upon what I've learned.
That's quite the legacy.
One last piece of advice before you go?
Always.
When the time comes for you to find your own apprentice, choose one that can help you with this transition like you've helped me.
If I survive this, you mean?
We both know you will.
I've run every test I could think of.
You're worried. You have every right to be, but I'm sure you've done your best.
I'm glad you think so. The theory's sound and the system's working well. Better than expected, in fact. When I told you about the Grand Gate and Stanild's plan, I wasn't sure I was doing the right thing. You and the band have helped a lot with that. A lot. I even feel like I understand how the tapestry works. We can fix this place, but I'm going to need your help. Understand?
I look forward to it. You're looking radiant, as always.
Is that your way of buttering me up before you dive into a deadly rift?
Can't I just compliment the most beautiful girl in the Maida?
You can, so long as we both know I hate everything about this expedition, and nothing will change my mind about that.
Duly noted.
Good. Then, so long as you don't take this as my endorsement, I know you can do this. No matter what that crummy herald says when you get down there. You're going to kick its proverbial butt out of the Source and save the Enclave as we know it.
Kaz, it helps to hear that.
There's more I want to say, but I'll come find you later.
Looking forward to it.
Alright, that is everyone talked to, except for the Eye, who I don't think is here. I'm just gonna check, though I'm guessing there's not gonna be any dialogue there. But we gotta give it a check. Nope. What's left to do is sleep.
Hey, you. What are you doing?
Got to make sure you're prepared for this expedition.
Kaz.
Sorry, this is hard for me.
I know.
You mean so much to me, and I just can't stand the thought of...
Nothing will happen to me.
I should be the one comforting you right now, not the other way around.
I love you.
Should be stronger than this. What?
I love you.
That is a ridiculous thing to say right now.
I don't care.
You're crazy.
So, are you going to say it back, or should I just head to bed? I've got an early morning, you know.
Shut up. I love you too.
8:35. What if I just go back to bed? Is that their first kiss?
Sev is set to vent the tangles from the source when you're ready, Bryn.
Ascending into the source. Once Bryn descends to the source, she will not be able to return until the events are complete. Prepare accordingly. Sure.
I hope this works.
We have every reason to believe this will make the source tolerable for you. I'll tell Sev to get started. Dom and Khan Arteme will escort you to the rift with the Ark.
I don't see the Ark anywhere. But okay.
Looks like Sev was right. The rift has been vented. It's as safe as it's going to be.
You sure that rope can hold us both?
It'll do the job. Just try to land gracefully.
I always do. Got it.
My magic will only carry the Ark for as far as I can see you. Good luck, Bryn of Carnhaven.
I mean, I do have my own telekinetic magic. Kind of wanted to point that out.
At least I don't have to carry it.
Okay. Oh, starts a new quest.